Hi guys, that was just a little example of some of the right hands that we're going to be looking at today. I've to be honest, I've got most of these riffs off YouTube anyway, but I thought it might be helpful just to put them all in one place for someone I'm not a great blues player at all, I really am not, but someone who's looking to get some more flashy right hands, something like that. These can really help. Honestly, they've really helped me with my playing, and to be honest, it makes you look like you're doing a lot more work than you are. And it fits perfectly if you're just playing a bit of rock and roll, a bit of Elvis or something like that. It goes so well. So I thought I'd start with one of the first ones I learned, and we're going to be playing in C, just because it's the easiest one to get started on. And this kind of lesson is for someone who's already got a bit of the chops underneath the fingers. They kind of know what they're doing with the rhythms, but I'll try and slow it down as much as possible for any beginners. So the first one I ever learned was something we call the crush blues, and it's so simple, and the best thing about it is you can transfer it onto all three chords of the blues. And it basically starts, you've got your fifth, your one and your five, and you're going to do a little roll, almost like a grace note, passing up, taking it down from your second note in the blues scale, your minor third and your C. So you get that, and you're just going to roll it down to the D. So that's basically, if you can do this, and that's basically it. Just practice that. All I'm going to be doing for the left hand as well is just to keep a 4/4 going. So I'll show you this one. And to make it a tiny bit more exciting, as soon as you've got that, which isn't too hard honestly, you might struggle with that slide at first, but that will just come naturally. As soon as you start playing around with some kind of grace notes, it's so useful for your blues playing. So that's the first part. And then to end it, you're just gonna D and your G, back to your one. And as I said, that is transferable onto your 4 and your 5. So if we take it to the C, your 1 and your 5, exactly the same. So in the F, back to your C. You can move that up and down the neck. So practice it, honestly, just practice that as slow as you can on your left hand, and then add the final bit. And the great thing about that is as well, if you want to take it into the minor, so some kind of you know, the kind of Ray Charles playing. So if I'm in me playing in D minor there, we know that the major of, well, the first major in that is the F, and it works so well, that little riff. Brilliant, honestly, it sounds great and people love that one. The next one is pretty much it's as if you were playing the chords on the guitar, this one, but just a bit more flair. So instead of just going, we're going to get into a bit of an Elvis style here, and you're going to be doing your grace notes and your slides. This time, instead, we're not going to take it from the minor third to the D, we're going to take it from the minor third to the major third. So you know your chord, C chord, C, E, G. I'm going to be sliding down from the E flat, D sharp, onto that E. That's a great one to get anyway. What we're going to be doing, it from that, we're going to take that to an inversion of F. So you're going to get your C, your F, and your A. It slides down. So just practice that. As soon as you've got it's already sounding a lot more bluesy there. And then what we're going to do, we're going to take these two fingers again and move them up another one. So you're essentially going to be playing your C7, C, E, G, B flat, A sharp. But we're not going to be including that E. So we've got that one. Moving up to your F chord. To your final two notes of your C7 chord. We're just going to go up and down like this. And add that little grace note at the beginning of when you come back to your C chord. Brilliant, honestly so much better than just going there. Something to just get it rolling as well, because you've always got the guitar playing on. But again, that is absolutely transferable to your 1, 4 and 5. So we'll do the exact same grace note going down on your F chord. F, A, C, F, well, E flat for the F7. Grace note down from your F. It's a bit trickier, this one. We're going to slide it up, and this finger's going to go onto the B flat. This one's going to go onto the D. And it looks a lot harder than this is, but your hand will get used to it eventually. So after the B flat and the D, I'm going to take it to a C. Again, taking it to that C, that F7, sorry. The C and the E flat, D sharp. So again, start slow. Get it rolling. And honestly, it's muscle memory. As soon as you've got that under your fingers, you can look away, you can do anything. Start thinking about your solos. And again to the G. This is very much like the C, this one. Exactly the same. Get your G chord, G, B, D. Slide. Get your grace note. Just going to move it up to the C and the E. Exactly the same pattern. And then to the D and F. So, riff number 3. This one is, I like this one because it's lovely and rolling. And again, it works with all of your chords. When when you're playing your blues. By now we're starting to get used to this slide. So the first thing you're going to do, C, you slide. Again, half the time all you're doing is playing the notes and the chords. So C, slide down to E, to G. Taking an A. And then an octave of your C's. Might take you a while to get that slide again. But honestly, slow as you can to start with and it will just come naturally eventually. And again, exactly the same, taking it to your F. Exactly the same, just playing a major so we don't have to think about any of the minors. Just play your F chord, your F, A, C, F. And we've got to slide a note down to your F from your A flat to your A. Got a D. Octave of your Fs. Take it up to the G, just to be sure, exactly the same, get your G chord, there you go, sliding down from your B flat to B, that's your grace note, you've got your, you got an E in there, it's getting easy now, isn't it?